Hello students, welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. My name is Mr. Stanley Umbogo. Dear students, welcome back once again, and in our session today, still under type of pronouns, I'd like to take you through indefinite pronouns. In this session, we are going to look at what indefinite pronouns are. Again, we are going to look at the two types of indefinite pronouns that we have, that is the of indefinite pronoun and compound indefinite pronoun. So I'm just going to start by giving the definition of indefinite pronouns. So indefinite pronouns refer to people, places, or things in unspecified way, meaning that when we use indefinite pronouns in sentences to refer to people, places, or things, we do not give them in a specific way. That is, we do not specify them. So they therefore do not have specific reference or antecedents. Then again, we have mainly two types of indefinite pronouns, and I think I started by giving the two types. So the first type of indefinite pronoun that we have, that is the main type. Not all the types, but we have mainly two types of indefinite pronouns. So when we say that we have mainly two types of indefinite pronouns, it means that we have other types of pronouns, like the interrogative pronouns that we had looked at earlier on. So these are the main two types. So the first one is the of indefinite pronoun, and the second one is the compound indefinite pronoun. So talking about the of indefinite pronoun, we are made to understand that they are followed by of phrases, meaning that these are phrases that start with the word of, indicating quantity. So some of the examples of the of indefinite pronouns that we have include each of, either of, enough of, one of, many of, all of, any of, several of, none of, much of, another of, neither of, one of, few of, some of, many of, and others that maybe we haven't included in our list. So just to use some of them in sentences, we have got three examples in sentences having three different of indefinite pronouns. So the first sentence, each of the boys has been fed. So the indefinite pronoun, the of indefinite pronoun that we have there is each of. Then in the following sentence, that is sentence number 2, we had enough of her complaints. So in that example, again, we have the of indefinite pronoun, enough of. Then the third that we have is all of my brothers are married. All of my brothers are married. So another of indefinite pronoun that we have there is all of. So try and use some of the examples that we have above in your own sentences. So sometimes of a phrase may be omitted if what it refers to is clear from the situation given. That is, there are times when we are allowed to omit the of a phrase. That is when whatever we are trying to communicate is clear. So consider the examples below. After paying for mangoes, we discovered that some of them in brackets were rotten. So the reason why of them is enclosed in a bracket is to indicate that even if it is omitted, the sentence will still be clear. That is, it will still be expressing a complete thought. So let me reread the sentence without the of phrase. So after paying for the mangoes, we discovered that some were rotten. So you realize that the sentence is still making sense. It is expressing a complete thought. So another examples that we have, the second and the third, many of the problems we face can be solved through dialogue. So if we omit the of phrase, we will have many problems we face can be solved through dialogue. Then on to the last, that is the next and the last example under this category. Although the boys were hungry, many of them continued walking. So with the omission of the of phrase, we will have a sentence that still expresses a complete thought, and it is, although the boys were hungry, many continued walking. So let us move to another main type of indefinite pronoun, and that is a compound indefinite pronoun. So talking about these other type of indefinite pronoun, a compound indefinite pronoun as called so, they are called so because they are formed by combining, two words. Anything compound is anything that consists of two, they are made up of two things. So they consist of two words such as every and body, forming everybody. Then we have every plus thing, forming everything. We have any and thing forming anything, and so on. So they are very many. And just to give you the other examples, and we have two columns here. So we have a column for the positive indefinite pronouns and the negative indefinite pronouns. So talking about the first, that is the first column under the first row, we have everyone. Then on the second column on the same row, we have anyone. So everyone is used positively, anyone is used negatively. We have everybody on the positive side. On the negative side, we have anybody. Then on the positive side, again, we have someone. On the negative side, we have no one. Then on the positive side, again, we have somebody. On the negative side, we have nobody. On the positive side, once again, we have something. Then on the negative side, we have anything. Then lastly, on the positive side, we have everything. Then on the negative side, we have nothing. So dear students, just to remind you, we have two main types of indefinite pronouns. So any, that is when we now come to the compound indefinite pronoun. Any is used negatively and some is used positively, just like they were differentiated in the previous slide that you had on your screens. So just to again make you understand this better, we have other examples in sentences. So anyone can be defeated in a match. So because we have anyone, in this case, it is used negatively. Then when we talk about someone is always watching, some is used positively. I'm going to give you a summary. Then everything will be fine because we have everything. Then in the sentence, it is used positively. Then in the last one, nothing will ever work. So we have nothing in that sentence, making it, a negative sentence. So in most cases, when we talk about some, or every, we refer to, uh, positive things. But when you talk about none or no, or few, we refer to negative things or qualities. So compound indefinite pronouns are also used. We have, those that are used to refer to things, and they include the following. So when we are referring to things using indefinite pronouns, then these are the ones to use. So we have everything, nothing, something, anything. Then we have those that are used to refer to people, and they include anyone, anybody, everybody. Then another important thing, worth noting is that all the indefinite pronouns are written as one, except the indefinite pronoun no one. Then another important thing worth noting is that, some suggest a positive amount, while any, none, and few suggest a negative amount. And I think I had talked about that. So, yes, students, that brings us to the end of the session. Thank you for staying tuned till the end. Remember, always keep it easy, a limo. Until next time, bye.